If the previous chapter was the beginning of the climax, chapter 320 will be the climax itself. Now, after witnessing the power gap between the Demon King and the Magic Knights, what's left is for Tabata to hammer down the feeling of despair. And how will he do it exactly? Like, how will he do it? Of course, by killing a captain. Now, I believe that Yami will survive this arc, and that William will die. Basically because Tabata is throwing red flags on Yami left and right, and when Tabata does that, the character ends up surviving. I mean, look at Gaja. Look at Gaja, the man was literally, he became a donut, he was impaled. Even the captains that got saved by Twilight Valhalla, they literally died, but Twilight Valhalla spell brought them back to life. Even also Mimosa's power, Mimosa's new healing spell and power, she literally brought back captains from the dead, like she literally saved them from dying. Now think about it. We saw nothing from William at all, and William Powers plays as a support type or ground control type of power. As you can see in the fellow episode, he can suck the flames of Salamander and empower Salamander or something like that. I really forgot. Who needs that the most now? Like, who needs that kind of power? The ground control and the support type. Those two elements are what they lack in the fight against Lucifer. The captains that are going against the Demon King are in a huge need for that. So I see William pushing to the limits and ended up killing himself during the fight against Lucifer. For the second speculation, I will say that the captain to die need to be important and shape other characters. Now William, nobody gave a damn about William. Literally nobody gave a damn about William. Now the perfect candidate to die needs to be important, and the character that shaped other characters around them, which is not William, but Fergolian. Yes, Fergolian might use all his magic for one suicidal attack, and then pass on Salamander to his big sister Liliana, in order to get her back on track. She literally lost an arm in the previous chapter, like she literally, her arm got decimated, disappeared out of existence. She needs this power up to get her back on her one-dimensional fighting style. I also see Jack multiple captains dying since they are fighting on minus 100% power, borrowing life from Twilight Valhalla, but they're literally dead, man. Let me be honest with you. They're literally dead. I can see anybody surviving this, but Tabata is not gonna kill all the It's not logical to kill them all, but they are literally walking dead. They are the walking skeleton, walking corpses. I also see Jack or multiple captains dying, since they are fighting on minus 100% again. Borrowing life from Twilight Valhalla spell, the possibility of seeing the spell deactivate and captains falling dead is high. The next chapter the third speculation, I guess, that the next chapter might end up with the cliffhanger of Asta awakening just like, his own power. Because probably the theme of the power-ups in this arc is just getting to know one's true power, not one's borrowed power. Yuno was borrowing his power from the elf that residing inside of him, and now Asta is borrowing power from the demon residing inside of him, Libe, his half-brother. Now, I think that, just like Asta needs to awaken his own power. It will probably be related to devils or maybe angels, something like that, or other species. I forgot. Also, I can see Nacht or any of the bulls dying to save Asta. Anyway, we gotta wait for the next chapter and witness greatness unfolds. Now I can see Nacht sacrificing his life to save Asta, since they're both mirror itself, having the same devil powers and a lot of other stuff, and being Asta mentor, so it enters with a theme of sacrificing for the better good and for your own student and stuff like that. He might end up pulling up a Jiraiya, but I don't think that will actually happen. If I were to say if any of the black balls will die, I will bet my money on Noct and Vanessa. Maybe. Yeah, that's it, to be honest with you. Like black balls, we did not witness anything like big from the Marlins. No, they did big stuff against Behemoth, Lucifero, but right now against the Demon King, they're not even moving. Yeah, so it's really a pointless situation for them to even enter the fight. So I think the only one who can move in the space of the spiritual, no, I was about to say spiritual pressure, and the magic pressure of Lucifero is Noct, and I see him actually dying. So yeah, it's still a possibility, but as I said, I'm betting my money on Fergolian dying to give Salamander to then Salamander will be inherited by Miriona, and maybe her fighting style will evolve from a one-dimensional to one-dimensional plus two-dimensional fighting style. So now she can cast like spells from far away while also attacking. Maybe. But if William is about to come back in the next chapter, I think that he will pretty much die. If he's not gonna die in this next chapter, he will die probably in later future, but in this arc. Yeah, I don't see him actually waking up until like 2 captains dying or one of them dying. So he might be back in chapter 322 or 21 or 23, something like that, yeah. So Master awakening his own powers, his own power. It would be related to the angels, Stuffy, or maybe to other devils, maybe to the dwarf species. Oh, I need to I couldn't hold it, I need to say that. I wasn't need to let it out.